Hello, I'm Clarice Hay from BeHealing.com, and I've made a new pick a card read for you. What can you expect in the next 7 days? Now, I've made 3 readings here, and each of them goes into a general portion of it and then a love reading. And so each of them has a deeper dive as well, so an extended reading that goes with this. In this deeper dive, it's going to go more into guidance for you, really, in each of the things that come up in these readings. For the love portion of it, I'll go deeper into that as well, and also how this might all play out with possible timelines with all of that as well. So if you're interested in those deeper dive reads, if it sounds like these are your stories or could be your stories, you might want to get that. Toward the end of each of these readings, there's going to be a link that pops up there. You can find a link for that in the description box and in the comments below, where you can also find your fast forward links as well, your timestamps to jump ahead to your reading. So all you need to do now is to take your pick. Which one do you want? So we've got the crystal here. This is actually from this island. It's a what is it? I was going to say hematite. It's not hematite. It's the clearing one. I can't think of it right now, but it's a local crystal here. Got a lot of clearing energy. We've got stuff to clear out of the way this week. Or the flower. Very bright here. Or do you want the shell? So take your pick right now. Click on those links to fast forward to your reading. Don't forget, while you're down there, click on that like button. Really helps me out, as does leaving a comment when you get into this reading as well. Let me know what's going on, how it's resonating with you and all of that. Get your energy in on these readings. Thank you to all of my subscribers for your ongoing support. It's very much appreciated, each and every one of you. And if you're not a subscriber, then please consider clicking that subscribe button along with that notification bell down there. I do a daily energy update every single day of the year. I do 3 of these pick a card reads a week, including one of these, what you can expect in the next 7 days each week. So for all my subscribers, you can actually use this as a week ahead reading as well if you so wish. So to click on that subscribe button for that and the notification bell. I also go live 3 times a week as well in my Psychic Cafe show, where I give mini reads. So I'd love to see you in there. So jump ahead to your reading. I will see you in there. Enjoy. So if you chose the crystal, then this one's for you. Black tourmaline, very clearing energy with that one as well. You might need to have something to clear out in the next 7 days, but let's see, what can you expect in the next 7 days? Crystals. Now, as always, crystals, there's going to be a deeper dive to this. That is an extended reading that goes with this. So if you find that this is your story, it could be a story, you might want to get that, because in that, it's going to be more about you dealing with what's coming up. So guidance for you in the next 7 days. Guidance for you in each of the parts that come up in this reading. In fact, in the romance part of it, this is going to be a general reading and a romance reading as well. In the romance part of it, I might go into how it might all play out along with timelines. We'll see what comes up anyway. So if you do want that extended reading, that deeper dive, then toward the end of the reading, there's going to be a link that pops up there. You can find a link for that in the description box below too, and in the comments below as well. So let's get you some cards out. Crystals, let's find out, what can you expect in the next 7 days? What can crystals expect in the next 7 days? Shadow Dancer. Oh, some shadow work, some darkness to come out. There's a challenge on its way. I'm not feeling it's like terrible or anything, but yeah, there might be some darkness that you need to face within yourself. So you might slip up, judge yourself, that kind of thing. Let's find out more details about that. What else? What else can you expect? Tending the garden. So clearing things up is what I'm getting here. There might be something to clear up with someone. Someone might have got the wrong end of the stick with something that you've done or something that you've said, and you might need to apologize to someone. Tending the garden there, clearing something up is what I'm getting. So, whoops, what did you do? What did you do? What did you say? I don't feel like it's major energy. I don't feel like it's like something really bad. But yeah, still some clearing up to do there. Tell us more for crystals. What can crystals expect in the next 7 days? You have the sun. Wow, happiness, very happy times. That's great. That's your inner child being happy as well. So a lot of happiness this week coming up. We've got the devil as well. So there is a bit of negative energy going on for you. Look at that flip. You know, it's a flip side of it. It's a mixed week. Oh, you have the Emperor here as well. So taking control of things. This could be someone else in your life as well. An Emperor coming into your life. We'll find out when I get the clarifiers out. The Fool is a new journey, taking a risk on a new journey. So you could be saying yes to something. I feel like the new journey, it might have something to do with the Emperor here. So that could be a boss offering you a new job. It could be someone offering you a very stable relationship as well. And this new journey thing, it might be putting someone's back up. I feel like that might be what the shadow work is, what the clearing up thing that you need to do. Someone might say like, well, but I thought you were going to this, and I thought you were going to be with me, or I thought you were going to take this job, or I thought you were going to stay here for a few years in your job. And no, it could be that. So the Sun, feeling very happy. So I do feel like you're getting an offer. Let's see what's behind this Sun. Why are crystals feeling so happy within the next 7 days? Why are crystals feeling so happy in the next 7 days? Two of Materials. It is. It's you're being offered something. You get to weigh it up to make a decision. Weighing up your options. It makes you very happy though. I'm pretty sure that you're going to know exactly which option to go for. But there will be a bit of weighing up. You know when someone offers you something and you say you'll think about it, but it's actually delighting you what they've offered you, and you know you're going to do it. You might be weighing things up because of the other person involved, of what you're going to say to them, how they're going to take it, that kind of thing. That could be the only weighing up thing that you've got going on. Yeah. Okay. What's behind that? Home and growth. So this could, it could be about a home. It could be about you moving out or someone else moving out, or someone else moving in. It could be about the start of a relationship that's going to affect your maybe family relationships, with you being with someone else, or some kind of, I don't know, you're still looking after your ex's kids or something like that. You might say, I can't do that anymore. It's affecting your foundations and the people around you that you have in your day-to-day life. It's growth for you. It's really good for you. And just keep on reminding yourself of that, because that's the most important thing here. What is ultimately best for you is ultimately best for everyone else. But in the moment when change happens, people don't take it that way. So it's the ultimate growth for them is what I just heard as well. So if this is affecting someone in your home, or someone that comes around to your home that can't come around anymore, or someone that you've been doing something for in your home, it might be uncomfortable for them to hear that things are changing, but it's ultimately for their growth. So it might be them stepping into their power. It might require them to step into their power and do it for themselves, or sort something else out now. And that is a good thing for them, is what this is saying. It's their growth too. So yeah, don't deliberate too much is what I'm getting from that. The Devil, what is this? This could be reactions, other people's reactions. Devil, it's the negativity, and it can be addictions as well. What's the Devil doing here? The Empress. Oh, the Devil doesn't like it when the Empress stands in her power, and guess what? Oh, look, we've got divine counterparts here as well. The Devil doesn't like it when the Empress stands in her power and says, I'm doing this. It's like, but you used to do that for me. I don't want you to do that for me. I want you to carry on doing what you were doing for me. The Empress says, no, I'm getting this for myself now. So the Devil and the Empress have got a bit of a thing this week, in your next 7 days. Stand in your power like the Empress is what I'm getting there. The Empress is the queen of all queens, She's got a heart wide open. She knows what it is she wants, like the Queen of Wands. She goes and gets it. She's the Queen of Swords as well, so she's got strong boundaries. She knows how to say no. Yeah, she knows when to say no, so she's the Queen of Swords too. Which one of them missed out? The Queen of Pentacles. She's got her stability as well, so her stuff is her own stuff. Her money is her own money. Her home is her own home as well. And so she can call the shots. So just remember that. Now, what we've got behind that is inner journey and teaching. So you've learned about this. You've been doing the inner work, and now it's time to put it into practice, crystals, or standing in your power. You've done the inner work ready to get ready for that. You're the Empress on the inside now. Now you just need to actually say those words, those no's and that. I'm doing this. Regardless of other people's negative responses to that. So, and then the Emperor, who's this? Maybe that's when the Emperor comes in, the one who's also in their power. Well, I've got the Emperor here. Is this a boss? Is it a partner? Who is it? Someone else in their power. Oh, it's not telling us it's the world, but it's good. This could be an Emperor that thinks the world of you. It could be. Whether it's a boss or a relationship, a partner. But the World card is... Yeah, I'm getting that they're impressed with you. The World card is also about completing cycles. So this Emperor could be someone in your life who has completed a cycle. Something has ended so that they can start a new cycle. So that, take it as it resonates. I don't know, who's the Emperor for you? Is it a potential partner? Someone who's very much in their power, maybe waiting for you to stand in your power too? Is it a boss? Is it someone that you want to work for? Because the Emperor energy is that boss kind of an energy as well. Anyway, a cycle's completing there within the next 7 days for the Emperor to have some kind of interaction with you in your life. Let me know what it is in the comments for you, or what it's likely to be. Maybe you don't know until these 7 days have come to pass. You have self-love, but we tend to know which direction we're headed in, right? Self-love is behind that. Wow, yeah. So some of you, it's a relationship, because self-love is, you've been doing a lot of work. Look at this, growth, home, teaching, in a journey. Self-love behind that. So you've been loving yourself. The Emperor has been loving themselves as well. So a cycle is completed. They're making good decisions for themselves. They're standing in the power now. This might be a fresh Emperor. In other words, they were a king before, but now they're Emperor. They're fully standing in the power and taking control of their lives and making some good decisions for themselves. So the Fool takes a new journey. Is this the Emperor and the Empress headed out for a new journey? Starting a life together, or starting a business together, something like that. Starting to work with each other, collaboration. 8 of Voices. Maybe still some binds in place, or there might be a need in the next 7 days for either of you, the Emperor or the Empress, to break some binds, to quit something or quit someone, or to leave something behind. So these next 7 days could be that process, the shadow work, the inner work, to free yourself up, the dealing with people who don't want you to make this decision, that kind of thing. The first card out in the tarot was a Sun card though, so it is a very good week. And you do know what decision you're going to make with it. Absolutely. I'm not getting that it's going to be a tricky decision for you whatsoever. You're going to know exactly which way to go on this. But there is some untying to do here, some detachment. And what's behind this? So that you can start this new journey. So it might not be the start of the new journey. It could just be the offer that comes in the next 7 days. What's behind this for you? Is masculine energy, yeah, retreat. Interesting. So it's the masculine energy, the Emperor, that has got something to detach from here. Not the Empress. The Empress has already done the teaching, the inner journey, she's ready. The Emperor has something to close out here. Or something is closed out for the Emperor. They've stood in the power because they've been doing the self-love thing, maybe instigated by the Empress, because they see the Empress loving themselves, making good decisions for themselves. And this new journey can begin once the Emperor has released those, once that masculine has let go, retreated their energy from something else. They're either in the process of that, or they've just completed it because of this World card here. So tell us more about our love lives. Got some new cards this time. All of the decks that I use, by the way, are detailed in the description box for this video in the order that I use them for every video. And so if you are interested in these new decks that I'm using, or about to use very shortly, then find them in there. Okay, we've got, when it comes to matters of the heart, there's no right or wrong. Every choice you make expands your understanding of life and love. So seriously, it is your choice this week, and do what's best for your happiness. And passion, a magnetic and seductive quality surrounds you at present. Enjoy it. I feel like your romantic life is moving forward this week, crystals. Maybe in a big way too. Tell us more. So this is the Moonology Manifestations deck by Yasmin Boland. Tell us what else for Crystal's love life this week. Crystal's love life. What else in Crystal's love life this week? These cards are still a little bit difficult to shuffle because they're brand new. I got them yesterday. So they take a little bit longer to come out, but I'm sure they will get a bit tattered soon. Unlike us, human beings, we get better with a bit of damage. We get a bit of character about us. With our challenges, we grow from that. Same with these cards too. So tell us what in Crystal's love life in the next 7 days. What do they need to know? That one. It's the new moon in Sagittarius. It says focus on the positive. Oh, we've got 2 cards out. Focus on the positive, says the new moon in Sagittarius. So especially if you're watching your person, your Emperor here, detaching from things, stay positive. Especially if other people are reacting negatively to your decisions that you're making, still remain positive. Don't get caught up in that negativity that other people are in around you. And the new moon in Capricorn, step up and lead. So lead the way. Empress is what I'm getting there. The Empress is leading the way at the moment. New moon in Capricorn. And this is the Love Story Oracle cards by Dia Druitt. So let's get one of these out, or 2, or however many you want. Crystals. Crystal's love life this week, in the next 7 days. What can they expect in the love life in the next 7 days? It does feel like things are on the up and up for you, Crystals. It's a good week, for sure, with these energies. Control. There you go. There's the Emperor and the Empress. Taking control now and trusting each other in doing that as well. Yeah, that's what I didn't say. This, focus on the positive. That's when I pull that card out, that's what I heard, is trusting them to do it as well. So have a positive focus on your person here and trust them. They've got the controls now. They are letting go of things as well. So if you were kind of unsure of whether your person was going to step up or not, then yeah, know that they are. What else is in the energies for the next 7 days for Crystals? What can they expect? It is what it is. So some of you are just going to have to ride this out kind of thing. It's going to be a slow moving week to deal with the negativity, the shadow stuff kind of thing in the process of making a decision and moving forward. I feel like you could be, you know, just getting on the way to the doorway there for this new journey. If you know what I mean. You're progressing toward that, you know, that new start is what I'm saying. What else in the energies? For Crystals, direction. You've got a positive direction now. Things are happening now. You've got a positive direction this week, so you'll feel that too. And what else? What else can Crystals expect in the next 7 days? What can Crystals expect in the next 7 days? Let's have one more for Crystals. What can they expect in the next 7 days? No. It's not forthcoming, so I won't persist. Camel, persevere and you will overcome problems. So there might just be a few teething issues. Other people being problems this week. Stay positive, don't forget. And Tulip, great passion. And so this could be the start of something. You could have a passionate encounter with your person here because they've taken control now and they've freed themselves up. Or in the process of doing that, and they feel ready to actually make a go of this, is what I'm getting. So, wow, there you go, Crystals. If that sounds like it is your story or could be a story, you might want to get that deeper dive to delve more into this. I'm going to go into each of these areas in more depth for guidance for you in each of these areas. So if you want that a little bit more, come along to that. I'll pop a link for it up there. In your love life as well, I'm going to do how this might play out along with timelines in that too. So yeah, pop a link up there. You can find a link for that in the description box and in the comments as well. It's just 20 Australian dollars, which is about 15 American dollars right now. You do need to get your email address right, otherwise you're not going to receive it. Now that email might end up in your inbox, but it might also end up in your spam, your junk, or your promotions folder if you're on Gmail. So do check in those places. In that email, you'll see a link to the crystal, to the flower, and to the shell. Just click on that crystal on a device that you can look at PDFs on. In that PDF, we'll give you some information on the reading. There'll be a special free gift in there for you as well, and a picture of a video. You click on that picture of the video and you can watch it right away. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to click like on this video down there. Leave a comment as well. Really helps my YouTube channel. out, and I do get back to pretty much everyone at the moment as well. With that, and I love hearing from you guys. Thank you so much for your support of my channel, or for all of you subscribers. You're very much appreciated, each and every one of you. And if you're not already a subscriber, please consider clicking that subscribe button along with that notification bell. I do a daily energy update for all signs every single day of the year. I do 3 of these pick a card reads a week, always including one of these, what you can expect in the next 7 days, so that you can use it as a kind of a weekly reading if you're a subscriber, if you so wish. But it's good for whenever you come to it anyway. And also I go live 3 times a week in Psychic Cafe. I'd love to see you in there. So if this is where you're leaving me, if you're not coming with me to the deeper dive, then good luck with all of this. Have a great week. And if you're coming with me to the deeper dive, then I'll see you in there very shortly. So if you chose the flower, then this one's for you. Let's find out what you can expect in the next 7 days. Flowers. So as always, there's going to be a deeper dive to this. That is an extended reading that goes with this flower. So if you find that it is your story, or could be your story over the next 7 days, you might want to get that for further information. I'm going to go into more depth of what comes out in this reading, but with a kind of focus on guidance for you to get through this, to make the best of it, that kind of thing. And on the love part of it, because this is going to be a reading, a general reading and a love reading. The general might go into love as well. We'll see what comes out. But for the love part of it, I might also, in the deeper dive, go into how it might play out along with timelines, that kind of thing. So if you're interested in that, toward the end of this reading, there's going to be a link that pops up there. You can find a link for that in the description box and in the comments below as well. So let's get your cards out and find out what can you expect in the next 7 days. Flowers. You have July. Wow, a great week for you. Expect to be surprised and delighted by what this week holds for you. Maybe things have been a bit slow for you lately and there's not been a lot of stuff going on, or maybe the stuff that has been going on for you has been a little bit, I don't know, gnarly or not the best. Well, I think that's going to turn around this week. It feels like it's a turnaround energy for you, flowers. It's going to be a good week. Tell us more for flowers. What can flowers expect in the next 7 days? That looks like the bliss card to me. Gratitude. Things that you're going to be grateful for. It's a good week. You've got a good week coming up. I bet that's music to your ears. So there's things that you're going to be very grateful for this week. Once we get into the love portion of it, I've got some new cards here to use for this week. So all of the cards in the decks that I use, by the way, are detailed for each of the videos that I make in the order that I've used them in the readings in the description box below. So if you're interested in any of the decks, of purchasing them, there's links in there as well. I do get a little bit of commission from those when you use them, which is kind of nice because it lets me get Kindle books and stuff like that with it. It's only a little bit, but a little bit helps. 5 of Swords. Chaos and conflict. Card out first. So you might be starting the week with that. Let's see. I wasn't expecting that because I was just getting good vibes from you, flowers. But you might be starting out with that. Let's see. Heartbreak. Oh, it doesn't get any better. Okay, tell us what flowers can expect. Victory. 6 of Wands, victory. So you might be starting out the week a little bit gnarly. It might only be the first couple of days. This is a timeless reading, but whenever you watch it, you know, it's for the next 7 days. So yeah, expect the first couple of days might not be the best, but then it's going to get really good after that. You will get the victory. Tell us more. Give us one more. Oh, wow. Wow. The Hierophant and the Chariot. Then it's fast forward toward a solid foundation. And the Hierophant is the card of marriage. It's the card of something that's going to stick in your life for a long time, kind of traditional values kind of a thing. It feels to me like it's something that you've wanted for a long time here, and then it's fast forward. So I expect by the end of the week for things to switch up. Tell us more about the 5 of Swords. Why has flowers got the 5 of Swords out here? Queen of Inspiration and the Muse of Materials. Okay, so this could be you. The Queens. This isn't about gender. The Queens, to me, as a reader, and I think I might be unique in this, I don't know, I haven't heard any other readers that this applies to, but this is the way that my guides work with me. The Queens is our energy, it's you, the person watching this, the Queen. The Kings is someone else in your life. It's just the way that cards work for me. So, Queen of Inspiration, she knows what it is she wants. So she's very, I know, this is for me, I know what I want, and she's dead set on it and she's willing to take action on it. She's ready to take action on it. The Muse of Materials, this is the King of Pentacles. I'm getting a different energy from him. I'm getting that he's not quite ready yet. That Pentacles tends to be slower. It's that earth energy. It's a slower energy. Wands is faster, more impulsive. Materials, Pentacles is slower, taking the time at it. So the other person's energy in this is slowing things down. You're like, come on, let's go. They're like, hang on, I'm not ready yet. Come on, let's go. I want this. Hang on, I'm not ready yet. That's the chaos and conflict that's involved this at the start of the week is what I'm getting here. The Queen wants to move forward. The King isn't ready yet. So you might be getting into a situation, a bit of a standoff kind of thing, saying, come on, you ready? It feels like that energy when you want to get out the door, you're ready. You've got ready to go out, and then someone's still getting ready, and it's really like, you're excited about going out. You know what it is that you want. You're ready to take action, and they're just taking a long time, and, you know, it's that kind of an energy. It's your perception. Both different perceptions. It's the yin-yang there, so you are actually balanced between you. This isn't about getting ready to go out, by the way. This is something else in your life. So one of you is ready to move, say you've got a partner, business partner or romantic partner. One of you is like ready to start a new cycle in your life, like move house or something like that. The other isn't. I had this energy with a past partner where I was ready. We wanted to like have businesses where we would be location independent so that we could travel more of the time. I got ready. I'm doing it. Well, I'm kind of fixed here now, but I was doing it, and he wasn't ready for that. He hadn't set his business up to be able to do that. We were still very much in a fixed position. It's that kind of thing, but it's different perceptions, so you've both got something to add. So it's not like they're wrong and you're right. They're not wrong in their slowness. There's a rightness in their slowness. There's a seed of both in here. That's what the yin-yang symbol means. It's got different perceptions, but there's a seed of both in there. What does that mean? Well, if you're the Queen of Inspiration now and you're ready to go, you're like, come on, I want this. You want this too. Let's do it right now. I'm ready to take action. The seed of where they're coming from was in you before. So you were in this, taking things slowly, maybe by yourself, getting ready for this before them, right? And the seed of where they're at now, of taking it slowly and all of that, is within you. In other words, they planted the seed of the impulsive kind of a seed of wanting to take action to even get to the point where they start making changes to solidify it slowly. So it's not that different is what I'm getting here. It's just a difference in perspective because it's in a different stage of the cycle. Yeah, same cycle, different stage. That's all. You're not opposites in this. So Three of Swords, you're heartbroken. How come? How come heartbroken? So maybe your person here wants to isn't ready to move forward in a relationship or whatever it is. Isn't ready to speak out their feelings, isn't ready for whatever, and that could be breaking your heart. Six of Emotions. What's breaking your heart is it's reminding you of someone in the past who maybe wasn't going to move forward with you. I'm not getting that with this. I'm getting this person wants to move forward with you. And obviously they're going to, because we've got the Chariot there and we've got solid foundations for sure with that Hierophant. So you could be taking someone's differing approach this week to you as a personal slight, not a personal slight, a personal, they're not in the same page as me. There's something wrong with this. There's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with this. So don't let it break your heart just because of past things, just because a past person maybe didn't speak up and was never ready. And so you let it break your heart because you think it's a repeat of that. It's not a repeat of that. So it's something from the past that's making this situation this week at the start of the week break your heart. For some of you, hopefully this reading is helping you to change your mind about that, because I'm getting strongly that it's not the same thing in the past. It's not the same as that past person who never did kind of thing. This is about creativity. So you're creating this, they're creating it. You're just at different points of that cycle, that's all. That's all it is. And you just need to recognize that you've been at the point of the cycle that they're at right now. And they've been at the point of the cycle that you're at right now. Think back. With this person here, there was a point where they were ready to go, and you might have felt pressured and wanted to take things slowly. I feel that that's true. I feel that that's true for some of you. And you held back then. Now they're holding back. There's nothing wrong with that. You've got... This isn't just going to be a two-throw, never on the same page situation. It feels more like two spirals kind of thing, like double helixes that come together. Well, maybe not like double helixes, in fact. There's going to be a victory here anyway, Six of Wands. You needn't worry. Tell us about this victory. What's the Six of Wands here for? The flowers. In the next 7 days. There's a victory here. I feel like there's a bit of a standoff first. It's just your ego getting scared that it's not going to happen. You don't need to. It will happen. Page of Voices in the Nine of Emotions. Look closely. Look closely, because your wishes are being fulfilled here. This is what you wanted. I think some of you wanted this stable person, this solid foundations, and then when they're being solid about it, you're like, can you just be like impulsive? And when they were coming at you impulsively, you're like, I don't want to play her. Come at me right. So they come at you right, and you're like, make a play for me. It could be that kind of flip-flop kind of thing. Look closer. They're fulfilling your wishes here. They're actually in line with something that you've wished for here. That's what I'm getting there. So you're getting the victory. What's behind this is forgiveness. Forgive them. Forgive them in the way that they're going about this. They're not doing it to hurt you or to make things difficult or just to be obtuse. You know, just to be different and be on a different page than you. Yeah, now you both might be stubborn people here. Yeah. So this could be a factor going forward as well, this stubbornness. It could be a repeating pattern here that comes into play. You might come across this kind of a standoff again for you and this person, whoever it is I'm talking about. You know, this could be a romantic relationship. It could be a family member. It could be someone that you're working with as well. But if it's someone that you're working with, it's more like a boss or a business partner kind of thing, I would say. Someone that you're actually creating something with. Otherwise, it wouldn't affect you that much, I would say. Where's the Hierophant and the Chariot here? I think by the end of the 7 days, you get it together and then you fast forward. There's some kind of a solid base set here within the next 7 days, toward the end of those next 7 days. I'll get timings in that deeper dive though. And the Seven of Inspiration. So, and the Six of Materials. So, in other words, the Seven of Inspiration is the coming out card. So something has been revealed, it's coming out to light. A secret reveal maybe, or this could be you launching something, a relationship, telling people that you're together, that kind of thing. It's coming out energy. And Six of Materials, it's reciprocated. You see, it's reciprocated. It's not... Yeah, it's not being held back. And this heartbreak is because you think they're holding back, and they're not holding back. They're just doing things the right way. So expect a victory and fast forward in this endeavor, whatever it is for you, within the next 7 days. I would say toward the end of the week. What's behind this is a reunion of souls. I thought I might be talking about a relationship for a lot of you. A reunion of souls. So this is someone you've got a strong connection with, soulmate, twin flame, that kind of an energy here. It's a great week. You've got delight out there. There's just a little bit of internal friction, I would say, going about this week. What about your love life? You have, give thanks for the blessings of love soon to come your way. So try and hold this energy, because I think it's soon to come your way, like by the end of the week. But at the beginning of the week, it might feel like it's never going to happen, you know? So at the beginning of the week, give thanks for the blessings of love soon to come your way. Try and stay positive about it. Know that you deserve to be and have all of that your heart truly desires. And remember what those true heart's desires were. Because this Hierophant, is the traditional kind of a way here. It seems that your person is doing the slow approach, which is the traditional way. This is saying, look closer. It's what you wished for. Your wishes are coming true. Look more closely. So, you've also got playfulness as well. Laughter is the best therapy. Have some fun together and remember, love is the greatest healer. So lighten up a little bit, flowers, about it all. I'll use some of these new decks. This is the Moonology Manifestation deck by Yasmin Boland, if you're interested in this one. Well, there's a link for all of these decks in the comments below. Tell us more. What can flowers expect in the love life in the next 7 days? Flowers' love life in the next 7 days. What can flowers expect in the next 7 days in the love life? These cards are just a little bit slower just because they're new. I got them yesterday, these ones, and they're still a little bit sticking together kind of thing, coming out in clumps like that, which isn't right, so I'm not taking those. So we need to be a little bit patient with these cards at the moment. Until they get a bit damaged, you know, and then they get good. It's like us human beings too. We get a bit of damage, have a few challenges. That's when we really start shining. Same with cards. There we go. Got the new moon in Virgo. Trust all will be well is what it says there. So trust in this. All will be well. Don't fight it so much. Trust it all. It's all going in your favor here because it is. And this is the Love Story Oracle cards by Deja Druid here. More in your love life for the next 7 days. You have codependency, right? Codependency here. It can be an energy, maybe in past relationships, you've just been like in it, straight away, clung to each other, like you're chained to each other like this, spend all your time with them because of a lack of trust. Is why that happens. But that codependent thing, you want to do everything with them, you want to do everything for them, you're gaining your self-esteem through being part of this couple. And I feel like this shouldn't be part of this union that you're having, that you're getting into now. You need to really assess the past patterns that you've had that have been codependent patterns, learn about those so that you don't do them this time. And that could be why things have been slow to come about here as well. So you can break free of these patterns and not do that same thing. Forgiveness here as well. And, you know, I'm getting now that that could be part of why they're being so slow about it too, is they've had this experience before as well of codependency. Maybe you've both got getting out of this now and you're both aware not to be in those codependent patterns anymore. And so forgiving each other for that and for whatever approach that is that you're taking. I feel like you're mirrors to each other. And both have been in codependent ways in the past and determined not to do it like that in the first place. And then when one slips into the codependency, let's do this now, the other one kind of pulls back from that. Maybe like the runner-chaser thing in twin flame relationships. And then when the other comes forward saying, come on, let's do this, the other one's like, oh God, no, this could be codependency again. Red flags going off kind of thing. And so while you're in this to-fro kind of process, of negotiating that, I feel like you guys want to be in a healthy relationship this time in well, who doesn't, but you're more determined about that and have an actual plan of action. Just with this Hierophant card coming out here, it feels like it's all going well, like this is what you wanted, this is the perfect way to negotiate those past patterns of codependency to make sure that you don't do it this time. I feel like your person's on the same page as you here. What else can you expect, flowers, in the next 7 days? Bearing fruit. So I expect this to bear fruit. You're going to get the results of your labor today. So today, in the next 7 days, I expect that good things are going to come from this. I mean, you've got some great cards toward the end of the week. It might be toward the end of the next 7 days, though. What else? Striving. Yeah, there seems to be an energy of you want much better now, much better than you've had now. Keep on striving for that. And you don't need to make things happen. You can be relaxed and trusting and open and go with the flow of all of this as well. You can trust it. I feel like you can trust it this week. What else? What else can flowers expect this week? Let's get a few of these out. What else can flowers expect in the next 7 days? Box, you will receive a gift. Nice. Person could be giving you a gift. Could be a ring, some flowers. I don't know, it could be anything. Bag, you got this in the bag. Something important such as a new job or a raise or a relationship. For some of you, feels like relationship stuff to me. And you have the success card out here, very positive card out there. So that's reiterating this 6 of Wands here. You've got success coming in for sure. And a teapot as well, which is a deep friendship with someone of the same sex. So you're actually developing a friendship with someone of the same sex as well. And that's getting stronger and stronger in the next 7 days too. So that's good news as well. So there you go. If that sounds like it is your story or could be your story, flowers, then you might want to get that deeper dive. What I'm going to do in the deeper dive is I'm going to go into each of these areas with more guidance. Go deeper into it, yeah. Find out what's behind it and all of that, but in guidance in particular, so that you can get through these 7 days intact, and you know, not be pushed around by these energies so much. Use the energies to create what it is that you want. In this love part of it, I'm going to go deeper into some of these things as well, the codependency stuff, but I'm also going to do how this might play out along with timelines. So if you're interested in that, I'll pop a link for it up there. There's a link in the description box and in the comments for that as well. It's just 20 Australian dollars, which is about 15 American dollars right now. And it's an instant watch kind of a thing. You do need to get your email address right, otherwise you're not going to be able to receive it. And the email might end up in your inbox, but it might also end up in your spam, your junk, or your promotions folder if you're on Gmail. And when you get that email, once you find it in one of those places, you'll see that inside there's a link to the crystal, to the flower, and to the shell. You click on that flower and on a device where you can open PDFs. And then in that PDF, I have to say all of these things because you wouldn't believe it. I say all of these things and still people contact me asking me the same questions. But here we go. I'll keep on saying it. In that PDF, there is some information about the reading. There is a free gift in there, and then there's a picture of a video. You click on that picture of a video and you can watch it right now. All the details are every step of the way, but I need to say it too, and then email you and stuff like that, apparently. Okay, so yeah, so thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to click like on this video down there. Leave a comment. Let me know what this is for you, how it pertains to you in your life. I love hearing from you guys, and I'll pretty much get back to everyone at the moment. And thank you to all of you subscribers for your ongoing support of my channel. It's very much appreciated. If you're not already a subscriber, please consider clicking that subscribe button along with that notification bell down there. I do a daily energy update for the collective every day of the year. I do 3 of these pick a card reads a week, including always one of these, what you can expect in the next 7 days. For all of you subscribers, you can use that as a weekly read if you want to, if you so wish, but it is a timeless reading, this, so whenever you get to it is good. And I also go live 3 times a week as well in my Psychic Cafe show, which I'd love to see you in. So if this is where you're leaving me, have an excellent week, and if you're coming with me to the deeper dive, then I'll see you in there very shortly. Bye. If you chose the shell, then this one's for you. Let's find out what can you expect in the next 7 days, shells. Now, as always, there's going to be a deeper dive to this. That is an extended reading that goes with this. So if you find that it is your story or could be your story over the next 7 days, then you might want to get that. I'm going to go into deeper into everything that comes out in this reading, but with a kind of an angle on helping you out with that, giving you guidance on that, advice in all of that, so you can get through this week and use the energies positively for you. And it's going to be a general reading, this, and then a love reading. So for the love portion of it, I will probably go into how this is all going to play out and the timelines on that as well, in that part of it. So if you're interested in that, toward the end of the reading, there will be a link that pops up there. You can find a link for that in the description box and in the comments below as well. So let's get you some cards out. Chicken cat. What can shells expect in the next 7 days? What can you expect in the next 7 days, shells? There we go. Oh, okay. It's a time to walk alone. So expect some alone time. It could be kind of a hermit kind of an energy for you. Time alone, doing your own thing, working by yourself maybe, or for some of you there could be like health stuff going on, and or maybe lockdown stuff as well for some. Alone time is what you can expect over the next 7 days. But let's find out more about that. Doesn't necessarily have to be a bad thing, could be a good thing. I like my alone time. What's she doing? She's looking for trouble. Mischief. There she is. She's looking for trouble, that cat. Road less travelled and mischief is what you've got here. So, a time to walk alone, Shells. For you to do your own thing, kind of thing. Staying in your own lane, doing things by yourself, because there's only you that wants to do that. You could be working on a project, in fact, something that's really dear to you this week. Getting into some kind of mischief. It's a light-hearted thing. This isn't heavy energy. This isn't like, and then you're doomed to be alone kind of thing. It's quite light-hearted energy, this. Yeah, road less travel. So something that's unique to you. You could be pursuing something. Reading. So I just got like reading. So you could be reading a book. Could be time off. Yeah, you could be having like a retreat kind of an energy. Could be like me. In monsoon weather at the moment in Asia. Forced retreat. When you can't go out of the house because it's raining so much and it's flooded everywhere. Tell us more. Yeah, you've got some restriction here. There's a restriction or a perceived restriction with the Eight of Swords. You have the King of Wands here as well. Now, the Kings to me as a reader, and I'm not saying that this is the way to read tarot, I'm just saying that this is the way I read tarot, it's the way that my guides work through me, is the Kings are other people's energy, and the Queens are our energy, whether it's a man or a woman. So the King of Wands is someone who takes control of things, someone who knows what it is that they want, and they go in there and claim it. It's like, you're mine, or that's mine, that job's mine, that this thing is mine, I'm doing this. That kind of an energy. Kind of a powerful energy. So that's someone else in your life here. Eight of Wands is about you having purpose and direction in where you're going to. Now, if someone else is involved in this, this is about them communicating that they're on the same page as well. With that road less travelled card there, I feel like there could be someone else involved in your week too. You might not be fully alone, but it might just be a communication thing there. King of Wands could be on the same page as you kind of thing. We'll see. We'll get some clarifiers out. Tell us more. Give us one more. What can Shells expect? We'll take them all together. King of Cups, King of Pentacles, and the Four of Pentacles. There's a choice here. Wow, no wonder you need to take some time alone. You've got a lot of people going on here. You got three. Well, three. A lot. King of Cups. Someone who is maybe someone that loves you, could be an emotional person here, maybe not the best at expressing their emotions in words. King of Pentacles is someone that's very stable. This is a different person here. I feel like all three are different here. King of Wands is obviously playing more of a role in your life. You could be getting offers from 3 people this week. These two especially, it's saying like, hold your energy back from them. Like, don't do it. Don't go there. If these two get in touch. So say you're out of work at the moment and you're waiting for a job offer. You could have these two characters getting in touch. Hold your energy back, waiting for the King of Wands, the one that comes in there, gets in touch with you, says, we want you for this particular role, and it's a hell yes from you. So when you're on the same page, you're on the same page as them, meaning this is a hell yes from you. This is what I want. These are not what you really want. If this is kind of love offers, if you've got 3 people here, this one is so determined here. These ones not so much. The King of Cups probably wants you to help them out and be a bit of a mommy to them, because they've got some problems here, emotional problems. King of Pentacles could be kind of a bit boring and controlling and all of that. It could look good on paper, but might not necessarily be the best for you. So that's quite a lot I'm getting from that. But hold your energy back from those two anyway, or at least put them off, you know? I mean, tell them you get back to them next week, something like that. You'll get back to them later. Eight of Swords. So what is this? A bit of restriction going on here, or a perceived restriction. What's going on here? I'm getting that it's about jobs for you, Charles, for a lot of you. 10 of Inspiration. You need to put some burdens down first. Right. You need to put some burdens down first. What could this be? So there's a perceived restriction here because of some burdens that you need to put down first. So it could be you're not ready to take the new job yet because you're still serving your notice in the previous job. It could be, I don't know, severance payment or something isn't yet through. I don't know. I don't know what the restrictions could be, but you do need to put those down this week. Maybe that's why you're spending this time alone this week. What is behind that? Let me know in the comments what it is, what you think that could be in your life. It's not so much the restriction, it's the things that you need to put down first, to kind of detach yourself from first. Things to let go of first, those burdens. So there's a restriction energy, burdens that need to be put down, that you need to be let go of. This week, especially at the start of the week, is what I'm getting here. Now tell us about this King of Wands here. I love the King of Wands character. Very determined. They take action. You know, they're a go-getter. That's an entrepreneur kind of an energy, the King of Wands, which is why I like him so much. He's a lover. Okay. Or a potential lover here. Someone that wants you. Is going to claim you. Someone that's coming in that, is going to get you. They're going to get you. In a good way, you know. They're determined about you. So you're either in a relationship like this already, or they're coming in their approach here. Burden. If you're dating, wait for this one. Don't go out on dates with those ones. Stay at home instead. There's someone that's going to claim. Oh, there's a burden behind that. Really, there's a burden behind that. So the King of Wands is letting go of burdens too. You both might be freeing yourselves up, letting go of burdens to come together in this love relationship. Well, that makes it different, eh? So you could be freeing yourself up from a dating game here. Maybe you were dating 3 people. This one's kind of, you're claiming each other, and you've got to withdraw your energy from these ones. Delete them out your phone. Just go for the King of Wands. But you may not be doing that because you might be thinking, maybe I need to keep my options open. Are they really going to come in and claim me? You know, don't leave your options open, because if you're claiming them, you're claiming them. If you're leaving your options open energetically, they'll be leaving the energetic options open, and they're not going to come in. If you're a dead cert, you're like, no, I'm 100%, get rid of everyone else kind of thing. I'm ready for this. And then they're going to feel that energy. It might not be happening this week though. You could be just both letting go of those burdens this week to come together. 8 of Wands, you've got some communication here though. Or you've got purpose and direction. The 8 of Wands is like the Sagittarius card. It's like the, I don't know if it is a card of Sagittarius in the tarot, but to me it's the archer, you know, it's the arrow, the target. You know where you're headed for, and you're open to that now. Queen of Emotions here, this is your energy. You know what it is that you want. You know where you're headed, and you'll know that you'll recognize it, so you can be open and wait for that to come through with that Queen of Emotions energy, and nurture that vision that you've got as well. I mean, keep your eyes on the prize, on what it is that you want there. So communication could be coming through, and you need to be open to that as well from this King of Wands. Unlimited possibilities coming from it. So this is an incredible relationship. If we're talking about the relationship here, that you get communication from this King of Wands, an incredible relationship for you there. Now tell us about this King of Pentacles and the King of Cups here, and you holding your energy back from them. Or yeah, holding your energy back from them, I would say. Call it quits with them. Personally, that's what I would do. These could be 2 people from your past as well. They could be exes. So King of Cups, someone who was very emotional, maybe a water sign that you were involved with in the past. King of Pentacles, someone that was more like rich, stable in that kind of a way, but kind of boring. I was getting kind of boring vibes from that one. What's behind that? Hermit. Withdraw your energy from them. That's why you got this time to walk alone. Just say no. you want to come for a coffee? No. There you go. No, I'm staying home. Could get invites this week. And it's a time to walk alone because you've got this one coming in. And energetically, you need to be prepared. And they're going to feel it. This one is connected with you, the King of Wands. If you're keeping your options open there, and if the exes come back in and you're entertaining them, they're going to feel that. Especially when we're talking about lovers' energy. You need to be aware of that it's energetic, and we do respond to that. We get a feeling, we get vibes, we get vibes from someone. So there's integration here. You're integrating the lessons in your life that you've learned. You've already learned lessons about these. They're exes for a reason. I'm getting strongly now that these are two exes. For some of you, it's about work, because I was getting that strongly at the start, but integrate your lessons here. You've already learned those lessons. You know what it says, that meme that is banded around. Exes come back into your life. It's the universe's test to find out if you're still stupid. So are you going to withdraw your energy from them? Because this is saying withdraw your energy from them. We'll get deeper into that though in the deeper dive. Get you some advice there on those particular characters. I'll go into both of those, right? And get some juice on them and why the hell they're coming back in now. What's going on in your love life? What can you expect in the next 7 days? You have balance. Love is not always about agreeing just for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. Yeah, a balanced relationship. And, this King of Wands is a challenging type character. They've got that entrepreneurial energy. They're going to challenge you. They're not a yes person. They're going to be as stubborn as you. They're going to be as opinionated as you. They're a go-getter, right? And so you want someone like that in your life. You've got to take the rough with the smooth there. They're going to challenge you too. These cards are new, so they're not so easy to shuffle, so just bear with me while I'm shuffling badly with them. This is Moonology Manifestation deck by Yasmin Boland. All of the decks that I use are detailed in the description box of every video that I make. I put them in order. All of the decks that I use are in the Psychic Cafe show videos description box, but for each of the dailies and for these pick a card reads, I actually put the decks that I'm using specifically in the order that I use them in the description box. So if you're ever interested, you don't need to message me, you can just look in there. I'm not going to take that. Yeah, new deck. They need to get a bit shabby before they get really good at shuffling. Some new decks, it's like us as people. We get really interesting and we work much better when we've got a bit of flaws and a bit of damage going on. We grow through our challenges, right? So you have the last quarter moon in Capricorn here, leaving the past behind. So you're clearing stuff up and leaving the past behind, for sure. You've got exes coming in this week. And you also have the last quarter moon in Aquarius. Reflect on your priorities. That is that 8 of Wands energy. It's that keep your eyes on the prize, on what it is that you want. Don't get distracted by exes and stuff. Get your priorities straight and continue like she's doing there. She's looking at the moon. She's got her eyes fixated on it. She knows what she wants. She's going to get that. This is also a new deck. This is the Love Story Oracle cards by Deja Druitt. Beautiful cards, these ones. Well, they're all beautiful, to be honest. So tell us more about the next 7 days for Charles and the energies there. Whoa, you've got commitment. Wow. This one, King of Wands, wants to be committed to you. These two didn't, did they? Otherwise they would have in the past, but they didn't. Freedom. So it's setting yourself free. They could be setting themselves free here. Yes, you're both releasing burdens to be together for this commitment. Stay in your lane. Don't get distracted by exes. You're both setting yourself free for this week. So there's not a lot happening this week, but there's a lot happening behind the scenes inside of yourself. And yeah, expect like email, text message, or phone calls from 2 exes this week. And that could be because you're about to get into this very important relationship. And what happens when we're about to get into a very important relationship is energetically our exes feel it and they reach out to us. You've got a relationship here that's beyond the ordinary coming in. A grand symphony, though, it's complicated. There's a lot involved here. So this is someone that's got a life. You've got a life. So it's not, so it's, there's binds, there's burdens to put down first to free yourselves up. So you're adults, you know? We only have no burdens when we're teenagers, really. And even then we have a few burdens. What else can you expect? Despair? What? Despair? I need your divine intercession right now, oh great spirit. Oh, so yeah, it might be a throw your hands up in the air kind of a moment when you're waiting for this one, you're having to put all these burdens down, and then everybody but them gets in touch with you. Yeah, that could lead you to despair. Lift this darkness from my soul. Free me from this burden. Free me from this burden. Open me to your highest plan. May I be a peaceful vessel for your love. So this is about you putting the burdens down as well. Don't despair. You can free yourselves up from that. You can free yourself up from that. Okay, what else? What else can you expect in the next 7 days? Let's get a few more cards out and then we'll get into the deeper dive if you're going to join me in there. What else can... Whoa! Seriously? Wow. The first card that came out is Diamond there. You're going to receive a precious gift. Commitment. That's 2 diamonds that we've got on the table there. Your person... this isn't necessarily saying that you're getting engaged this week, but this is coming. It's on its way. They're serious about you. They're moving in to claim you. Handshake. A meeting with a stranger could be important this week as well. So you will be getting out of the house at some point to meet that stranger. It could be an online connection. And you've got angels, spiritual guidance, protection from harm. Be sure to protect yourself from harm. Don't just let the angels do that. I mean, say no to these too. Okay. So that's it. So that, if that sounds like it is your story or could be your story, Shells, then you might want to get that deeper dive for some more guidance and all of this. Let's get you through this baggage and putting these burdens down, get you more information on these 3 characters that you've got in your life. Can get nosy about their energy there. And your part in it of, you know, how to withdraw from them. I want to know more about this commitment too and this freedom thing as well. And then I'll go into how this is all going to play out and how it might play out with possible timelines as well. So if you're interested in that, I'll pop a link for it up there. There's also a link in the description box and in the comments below. Just 20 Australian dollars, which is about 15 American dollars right now. It's an instant watch thing. You do need to get your email address right, otherwise you're not going to receive it. That email might end up in your inbox, but it might also end up in your spam, your junk, or your promotions folder if you're on Gmail. So check in those places. In that email, you'll see a link to the crystal, to the flower, and to the shell. You just need to click on that shell there on a device that can open PDFs. Open that PDF up. There'll be some information about your reading there. There'll be a special free gift in there as well. And then you'll see a picture of a video. You need to click on that picture of a video. And yeah, and then you can watch it. That's that. And so thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to click like on this video down there. Leave a comment. What is this all about for you? I'd love to know. And I get back to pretty much everyone at the moment as well. Thank you so much for your support of my channel. For all of you subscribers, each and every one of you are appreciated here. If you're not already a subscriber, please consider clicking that subscribe button down there. I can't speak. And the notification button down there. I do a daily energy update for the collective every single day of the year. I do 3 of these pick a card reads a week, including 1 of these every week, these 7, what you can expect in the next 7 days, so that you can use it like a weekly read if you'd want to do that. And just click on that subscribe button down there and you can. And also I go live 3 times a week as well in Psychic Cafe Show. I'd love to see you in there and give you a mini read. So there you go. Thanks again for watching. If this is where you're leaving me, then have the best week ever. If you're coming with me to the deep dive, then I'll see you in there very shortly. Bye.